Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Brad Gilde. I'm an attorney with the law firm of Matthews & Associates in Houston, Texas. As I sit here and speak to you today, I'm in the conference room of the law firm of Fracking located in Dallas, Texas. Earlier this morning, my law firm, Matthews & Associates, along with co-counsel Tim Goss, have filed a very significant and important lawsuit on behalf of Bob Parr, Lisa Parr, and their beautiful daughter, Emma, against 9 natural gas companies that are operating right here in the Barnett Shale. Because of the dangers of natural gas and oil production that are well known within the industry, historically, natural gas production has taken place in desolate areas. It has taken place here, in the middle of the desert. In other areas around the world, it takes place here, in the middle of an ocean. But for people of the Barnett Shale, and for Bob Parr and Lisa Parr specifically, it happens here, at their home. If it's not in your front yard, it's in your backyard, or in your neighbor's yard. Natural gas production and activity is taking place around schools, nurseries, assisted living homes, businesses, medical communities. It's happening everywhere. This is a fact that is well known by the people of Barnett Shale. But what Bob Parr didn't know, and what Lisa Parr couldn't know, but what they both desperately needed to know, was the fact that the natural gas activities taking place have poisoned the air they breathe, the water they drink, and the land upon which they live. The people of Barnett Shale are being sold natural gas under the guise of an industry-created word that is natural gas. Natural, as if it were somehow inherent with some sense of good over evil. Natural, as if it were good for nature. But there is anything but unnatural about natural gas. It requires the drilling into the earth of at least a mile vertically down, and then that same distance horizontally. It requires the use of explosives. It requires the use of millions of gallons of fresh drinking water that is then mixed with chemicals, surfactants, and sands into a chemical cocktail that is then pumped into the borehole at pressures that sometimes reach and exceed 15,000 pounds per square inch, a process that is now being linked to causing earthquakes in Arkansas. Part of this chemical cocktail remains within the earth, and some of it comes to the surface. In addition to the drilling, the explosives, and this chemical cocktail, natural gas production also requires the use of compressors, evaporators, and diesel-powered engines that release volatile organic compounds into the atmosphere and also release BTEX hydrocarbon gases, like benzene, a known human carcinogen linked to causing leukemia. This activity is taking place, and at the expense of the Parr family, we have learned that people are getting sick. There's a beautiful little town called Allison, about an hour or so northwest of Dallas. And this is a place that Bob and Lisa Parr call home. There they own a 40-acre ranch, a beautiful homestead, surrounded with over 50 natural gas wells. Because of their surrounding natural gas activity, the Parrs have been inundated by a constant and perpetual assault of hydrocarbon gases that have caused them to become sick. They have suffered from conditions including headaches, migraines, body aches, rashes throughout the body, permanent scarring, open sores in the nose, ears, and throughout the body, chronic nose bleeding, ringing in the ears, dizziness, nausea, drowsiness, rapid or irregular heartbeat, tremors, confusion, irritation of the stomach, coughing, choking, fever, grunting, wheezing, lethargy, ataxia, abdominal pain, arrhythmia, anoscoria, and depression, just to name a few. These are the health effects that my clients have suffered from and on occasion do suffer from as a result of the natural gas activities taking place within yards of their home. With no choice whatsoever, my clients were forced to file a lawsuit. The Parr family stands as a testament to strength and determination to get back their way of life, and it is my great pleasure in representing them.